Do you sometimes lose control of your emotions? Do anger, sadness, or stress take over your peace? You're not alone. Most people feel ruled by their emotions. But Buddhism and Zen teach us something powerful. You can train your mind so emotions don't control you. Today, I'll share with you a Zen story that reveals the secret of emotional control. We'll also explore simple Buddhist techniques you can use every day to stay calm, strong, and peaceful, no matter what happens around you. Stay with me until the end, because the final practice can completely transform the way you respond to life. Why emotions feel so strong. Emotions are natural. Joy, fear, anger, sadness, they all arise from the mind and body interaction. Emotions themselves are not the problem. The real issue is when we let them control us. Anger makes us say words we regret. Fear stops us from taking action. Sadness makes us feel hopeless. Stress clouds our decisions. The Buddha taught that emotions are like passing clouds. They arise, linger, and then pass away. But we suffer because we cling to them or identify with them. If we learn to observe emotions without attachment or aversion, they lose their grip. That's the first step toward emotional control. The Zen story, the master and the angry student. A young student once visited a Zen master. The student said, "Master, I keep losing control of my anger. I hurt people with my words. How can I stop?" The Zen master handed him a full cup of water and asked him to hold it carefully. Then the master lightly tapped the student's arm, causing some water to spill. "Why did the water spill?" the master asked. The student replied, "Because you hit my arm." The master shook his head. "No, water spilled because the cup was already full. My touch only revealed what was inside." He continued, "In the same way, anger spills out not because of others, but because it already lives inside you. Life only shakes you, and what is inside comes out." The student understood. To stop spilling anger, he had to empty his cup of anger and fill it with peace. The lesson of a story. This story teaches a profound truth. People and events do not create your emotions. They only reveal what is already inside you. If your mind is full of anger, small things easily trigger it. If your mind is full of peace, even insults cannot disturb you. That is why Buddhism says, "You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger." The key to emotional control is not trying to control the world. It's about cleansing your own cup, your mind, and your heart. Steps to control your emotions. Step 1. Observe emotions. Don't react immediately. When emotions rise, the first mistake is reacting too quickly. Someone insults us, we shout back. We feel sadness. We fall into hopeless thoughts right away. Zen practice teaches us to pause. Take a breath. Notice the emotion. Name it silently. This is anger. This is fear. This is sadness. Naming creates a mindful gap, separating you from the emotion. You begin to see it as a passing cloud, not your identity. Step 2. Understand the root of emotions. Buddhism explains that emotions arise mainly from 3 roots. Attachment, craving things to be a certain way. Aversion, resisting what we dislike. Ignorance, not seeing reality clearly as it is. For example, anger arises when reality defies our desires. Fear arises when we resist uncertainty or change. Sadness arises when we cling to what is past. By recognizing these roots, you can gently let go of the emotions hold. Step 3. Practice mindfulness daily. Mindfulness is the art of staying present. When mindful, you notice emotions as they arise before they overwhelm you. Try this. When anger rises, focus on your breath. Observe the sensation like a wave. Notice where the emotion lives in your body, chest, stomach, or face. As you observe without judgment, the emotion weakens. The Buddha compared mindfulness to a guard of the city gate, deciding what enters and what leaves your mind. Step 4. Use compassion to transform emotions. Compassion is a powerful way to control emotions. If someone insults you, instead of reacting with anger, remember they may be suffering inside. Responding with kindness breaks the cycle of hate. The Buddha taught, hatred never ends by hatred. Hatred ends only by love. With compassion, emotions no longer control you. They transform into strength. Step 5. Train the mind through meditation. Meditation is like exercise for emotional control. Sitting in silence and observing thoughts trains the mind to stay steady, so you're not pulled by every feeling. At first, it feels hard, but with practice, calmness increases. Tip: start with 10 minutes daily. Focus on your breath, gently returning attention when it wanders. Step 6. Practice non-reaction in small things. You don't need to wait for big challenges. Begin with small ones. When someone cuts you off in traffic, breathe instead of shouting. When spoken to rudely, stay silent instead of reacting. When stressed, pause instead of complaining. These small acts prepare you for larger storms. Zen masters say, little moments prepare you for great storms. Step 7. Balance your life. Uncontrolled emotions often come from imbalance. Poor sleep, diet, and stress worsen anger and sadness. Buddhism teaches the middle way. Avoid extremes in all things. Balance work and rest, effort and relaxation, solitude and connection. When life is balanced, emotions flow more smoothly and are easier to manage. Daily practices for emotional control. Try these 7 exercises every day. Morning breathing. Start each day with 5 deep mindful breaths. Emotional journal. Write your strongest emotion and its trigger. Mindful pause. Before replying to messages, pause 10 seconds. Compassion practice. Send a kind thought to someone difficult. Silent walks. Walk without a phone, noticing every step. Gratitude reflection. Nightly write 3 things you're grateful for. Mantra. Repeat daily. Emotions are visitors. I am the host. Real life example. 2 people lose their job. Person A panics, blames, shouts, and sinks into sadness. Person B feels fear but breathes deeply, stays calm, and plans next steps. The difference isn't the event, it's emotional control. Zen wisdom empowers you to be person B. Final reflection. Be like the ocean. Zen masters say, be like the ocean. Waves rise, waves fall, but the ocean remains. Emotions are like waves, rising and falling, impossible to stop. But the ocean remains deep, vast, and calm beneath the surface. When you see emotions this way, they no longer control you. You control how you respond. Thank you for joining BodhiRipple to explore how to control your emotions. a powerful Zen story. If this video gave you peace, please like the video to support us. Comment below, "I choose calm over chaos." Subscribe for more Buddhist and Zen wisdom in simple English. Keep watching for more life-changing teachings. Stay calm, stay mindful, and let the ripples of wisdom guide your life.